Vertical, vertical. Hey, so check this out, man. I was just on live a minute ago, which I deleted that whole live because let me discuss one thing before we go any further. Android system. There's this debate about Android and Apple, right? iPhone and stuff like that. And I will tell you this: I am honestly considering going over to the Apple platform. I just received the newest version of the Android system, and it is loaded with a lot of AI commercials. It is loaded with a lot of features that I don't want. This newest update, I'm not feeling it because on my phone, once I go live on here, I've done this for years now. When I go live, I press if I do remember to press the do not disturb, it will still allow the it will show me that somebody's calling, but it disrupts everything and that interferes with my lives. And I don't like that system. So I say, hey, you know what, Android, I'm not about to argue or fight with you. I believe I'm going over to they say the dark side. Now, with that being said, welcome in. Thank you guys for watching. If you were just watching a minute ago, my apologies for the interruption, but these things happen. And today I want to just talk briefly about um, Father's Day watches. Now, it is, oh, don't do this to me. Okay. Yeah, we're still live. So somebody just called again and it still shows me. See, that's crazy. I just said. So anyway, Father's Day watches. It's Wednesday. Um, what's today's date? Today is the 12th. Today is the 12th. 2024. What are you getting, Father? What are you getting your dad? I went through a whole spiel. See, the interruptions, man. Android is still interrupting me with commercials and advertisements and stuff. Boy, that is terrible. And you can't cut it off. At least I don't know how. Matter of fact, I'll go up to the place today, see if they can help me out. But I'm not pleased with Android at all. At all. What's up, Oscar? Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Trap, what did you buy me for Father's Day? I got you some coconuts. I got you some coconuts. It'll be coming um, shipped straight to you, and you can mix it with whatever drink that you like, sir. I think that'd be a great gift for you. Did get a watch because I mean you have every watch known to man in your collection. Um, so yeah, that's what you got. Coconuts and some waffle fries. Yeah, waffle fries. uh, so in the last live, I shared that this is my watch of the day, right? This is the Spinnaker Islander collaboration. Is you can see at the bottom at the 6 o'clock, you see the Islander logo, and at the top you see Spinnaker, and you even see it. Man, this watch is cold blooded, man. You see, it's in a dive. It is so dope. It is so dope. And you know what's crazy is so look at this. You see the Spinnaker logo. If you saw, I don't have the box with me, but it reminds me of like Daily Planet or something like that. Superheroes like Superman, vintage Superman, and on the actual rotor, it has that design too, which is dope. Details, man, it's like those little minor details. The loom on it, yeah, the loom is crazy. No, Jay Jones, no watches will be coming your way, sir, because you honestly will be the hardest person to buy for because you have the entire inventory for Invicta. You have the entire inventory. Like what else can you like? You didn't leave room for anybody else to buy you anything, bro. Because yeah, I mean you're up to what 17 watches per week. Like, bro, there's nothing left. There's nothing left to the imagination that we can actually get you. Not even watch winders, not even travel cases. You have everything, and I don't know if you wear jewelry like that, the Invicta jewelry, because I know that you are heavy Invicta, bro. Then what can we get Jay Jones? Maybe what the Aragon? I mean, you got those too. So I mean, I guess the next step would be like Boulevard or something like that, or Citizen, but I don't know. What, man? You don't have anything missing, sir. Your collection is complete. Complete. I'm drinking coffee, cherry blossom. The flavor, it man, is hitting on so many different levels. Whew, man. Mm. So the guy had a mohawk. So what I was saying is down in the description, you can go there right now. Is there a couple places, and I also left two surprise watches, man. So for you guys that are into homage pieces, um, let's talk about something real quick. I watched this YouTube channel, and please don't ask me what it is because I can't remember exactly. I was just going through scrolling, and this guy made a valid point. Um, he did a review on something he got off AliExpress. And he mentioned just how well put together these AliExpress watches are. Your San Martin, your Addy's Dive, your Steel Dive, all of these different watches, Pagani, right? Um, and I think San Martin, from my experience, because I have Pagani, I have Steel Dive, uh, I have a couple of those AliExpress watches. I will say San Martin is probably like at the best, right at the top, from what I seen, from what I experienced. I have plenty of holes in my collection. You take your pick. Please. Robert Wood, what's going on, man? Dave D slid in. What's going on, man? You guys, welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, so with this discussion, and Robert Wood said, it's crazy. Thank you for being here. I was listening to the discussion. You were on a panel, and we talked about this, man. We talking about me and Dave was talking about Sylvester Stallone watches. He's the father. What do you get Sylvester Stallone? Well, if you can, you get him a paddock that he don't have. No, don't do it. Don't do that. I think you'll be better off getting if I was to buy Sylvester Stallone a watch, I'd buy him an Invicta or something. Something that what I'm saying, because it seemed like he's keeping the lesser watches and he's getting rid of the heavy hitters. Just my opinion. Like I know he's keeping his watch collection solid, but yeah, he's getting rid of the watches that are heavy hitting. But again, if you're buying for your dad, don't even keep that in mind. Don't think that like, man, my dad's gonna give this away. Um, Go out, man. There's a couple of places. I left some links down there. Two of them are San Martins. One of them is a 39 millimeter Black Bay homage, and it's under $200. And that watch, I was looking at it. I want to see it in hand. That watch looks great, man. It looks great. If you guys into like for those that's going under like the 30 to 40, 39 to 40 millimeter, if you want that, boom, that watch I think will be a great one because it resembles that what is it? What's up, man? What is it? The Black Bay Professional. Man, it has a steel dial on it, man. That thing is beautiful. It's amazing. It, he good to go. No. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Let me see. JJ, I bet you don't have sailcloth. The infamous sailcloth. The infamous sailcloth. Hey, that would be an option. If you don't want to buy your dad a watch, if he has enough watches like Jay Jones, buy your dad accessories. Buy him some sailcloth. Buy him a stingray leather strap, or buy him a bracelet. If he has, matter of fact, that's a great segue to this right here. My squad lady, right? 1521. I just saw yesterday your man from Long Island, which his link is in the description. It's gonna take you straight to the sales part, but you don't have to go to that. You can bounce out of that. If your father has a Squale and he has it on this leather strap, they have a Squale just came out with a bracelet that fits this thing perfectly. High polished because if you can see that thing is highly polished right there. And the bracelet goes along with it. It's a vintage style bracelet because this does have like a vintage look to it. The way the lugs curve, man, it's a beautiful watch. Amazing. One of the best watches I have as far as a dive watch. The lumen's amazing. The is sick. Y'all hear that? Oh my gosh, 120 click. It's not even a review on the watch. It's just the Ooh, this watch, this the bracelet. Oh yeah, you know I'm getting that bracelet. I'm getting that bracelet for this thing. Oh yeah, I like the leather strap. Don't get me wrong, but yo, to have this thing on that bracelet. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And a classic. Can't go wrong with the PRX. Oh, go check out. So Trifecta has a PRX, right? They have they have one on a leather strap right now for just a little over 400. I think it's like $404, right? It's under $500. It's under 450. I want to say it's 44, but 414, something like that. But it's 400. I'm just say $400, right? You can go over there and get a PRX on a leather strap for $400 right now. And if you wanted to upgrade to the leather, because a PRX without it being on sale is $700 all day, 725. There's sales where you get the 10, 20% off. Of course, you save money on that one, but dude, you're not gonna save that much. You can get the PRX for 400. And Jake has straps. Call him or email him, ask him what straps he has available. Because I was looking through. I'll go up there so you guys can see. I'll possibly go up there Friday. I may go up there Friday and showcase what he has as far as straps. Did you see the new Aragon that came out? Yeah, heck yeah, I saw it. Best bang for your buck. Beautiful PRX. Yes. What up, Captain? Captain Spaulding in the building. Thank you guys for being here. So yes, PRX is. I'm just gonna call it like a perfect gift. And you don't have to get the PRX though. You can get the gentleman. You can get the Tissot gentleman. That thing is inexpensive. It's great. That is great all around it. You know. Now I'm saying I don't have that example here, but the Seiko Presage, that cocktail time. Ooh, yo, that watch, man. Like retail on that watch is about $450, right? But there's a sale. Jake has a sale percentage off of that. Again, he's a trusted source. Go holler at him. Now, if you want to get your dad a watch, and if you know your dad is into watches, he's into the heritage of watches and the namesake, right? And you say, hey, when you talk about branding on the namesake, you're thinking Rolex, Omega, which I would tell you to get an Omega over, not knocking a Rolex, but I just think, for what you get so much out of an Omega. You can get a Seamaster 300 for around $5,500 or something like that. Moya Jewelers, and it's possibly. I mean, I don't have any codes or anything for Moya Jewelers, man. But if you reach out to them, if you want to buy online, be like, hey, look, I heard about this, and the Trap told me that you guys have this watch. Is there any deals? And if you have an AD, do not be afraid to ask for a discount. Just because you're an authorized dealer, you be like, man, they're not gonna come on. Man, hey, this your money, you spend it, man. I'm going in that time. Like, hey, listen, you have any discounts, any deals going on these watches right now? Like what's the percentage off? And they're gonna tell you there's some watches that don't get discounted, but that's coming from the company. I worked at jewelry store for a while, and I remember we always had deals on, like when we had Seiko, Citizen, Boulevard. We always had deals on those. 25% off was off top. Movado was like, we don't have to discount. And they believe that, the quality of their product. But guess what? I'm gonna tell you this honestly, all we had was the Movado Bowl, that the museum piece, and I was like, these pieces are cool. I loved them when I was coming up in high school, but as an adult now, this would be a one and done. This would be a church watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you $900 for this watch and this quartz. Out of here, man. I'm back after I was so. Yeah, yeah, man. I think your boy sent the something. I don't know what he did, bro. He interfered with the live. Of course. Dang. Oh, glycine is great with sailcloth. Ah, Skylar. Hey, yo, what's going on? Skylar's in the building, man. Mr. YouTube, man. Hey, bro, Skylar's the man on here, bro. But heritage wise, going back to that, because y'all know I was going for the Longines. Longines right now, uh, you can hit him like talk again. Go to Trifecta trifectawatches.com, or just go down in the description and grab that link and say, yo, Jay, I saw this particular piece right here, and get the one with the red, like that one. This one is coming in a little over $1,100, right? But there could be a deal for you. All you gotta do is like, yo, Jay, Trap said you had this. What can you do for me? And go over there. He do have other ones. So they got the 43 millimeter, which I know some people didn't they didn't receive that 43 millimeter when that like that well, because this one is 41. And this one is pretty, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty sizable. You know what I'm saying? It plays a little bigger because it's almost like 42 millimeters. So that 43, I looked at it, it's a chunker. You know, I still like it. It don't bother me. I like them regardless. And I know some people are coming down in size with watches. Doesn't affect me at all because I can wear a 39. I can wear a 37 if I want. I really don't want to, but I could. Hold on, let me see what's going on. What's being said? This bro of mine don't care. Hey, bro, you told me to go live, bro. Rolex is too expensive for me. And what you get to me, Rolex is just a bragging piece. Yeah, you know. So that was what when I was looking at this YouTuber last night. He swore that like he said, "Yo, I'm not knocking Rolex. I mean, they're great at marketing, but it's not the best option out there, man. If you're gonna go high end, if you just are hell bent on spending that money for name recognition, why not go Omega?" And I would say, I mean, look, if you want to dive watch one of those, like it's a tool watch, why not do Tudor? If you want to stay in that vein, because Tudor has a better design, in my opinion, than the Rolex Submariner. And I like the Rolex Submariner because I have a couple of my Submariners. You know what I'm saying? Like I do like that watch. I like the look of it, but I don't like it enough to spend 10,000 because in my opinion, I could buy a San Martin homage for way less money with a Miota movement or something like that, or even if an NH35. But if you have to have a uh, Swiss movement in there, there's a bunch of options. Mass Horology, I just saw them at Kokomo a watch event they had last weekend. His watch is $550, and it is pretty much a Submariner. It's a Submariner homage. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at it. I like it. 550. You get a strap. Well, it comes on a bracelet. You get a rubber strap and a NATO, and it comes in a nice little orange single slot. Do I think it's worth it? I mean, shoot. If you don't have anything like Submariner based, I would say get that. I got a watch for you. Watch it something. Oh, hold on, wait. For we preschool collectors, this is above our heads. Wow. So you said you'd rather, all right, Captain Spaulding said he much rather have a Hamas watch like Invicta Pro Diver, and you can't go wrong with the Pro Diver. I actually just got a 1953 version, and I got that off of Shop HQ for under $70, man. And dude, the NH35, the colorway is hidden, it's comfortable, the bezel's great. Dude, that thing it's a great watch. I mean, and I said this though. I said this. I had wrote them Invicta. Every once in a while, I believe people from Invicta watch this. I said, man, a 1953 with a Salida 200 or the 2824, which I think we should have put the 2824, because that is a homage to the 1953 launch of dive watches for Rolex, and you recreated that watch. And Invicta did an amazing job on the colorways because you can get the Batman style, you can get the Coke bezel, they even got like the Starbucks. Then they went above and beyond and brought out a rose tone and black version. They got the all black, like the combat version. Um, what else? I think they got an all blue dial. They got like 8 colorways. And all I'm saying is to really make this thing a homage, you need to have a decorated rotor on the back of that watch, showcasing the Invicta logo and stuff like that. And it needs to have either Salida 200 or the 2824. I will say the 2824 just because of all of like the history of watchmaking. You know what I'm saying? Like you got
the Edda movement in there. You got sapphire crystal, sapphire sandwich. You got that watch, and they throw it out there for what, $300-400. Customers will buy it. They'll buy it because they had right now they have the and I have one, the 9937 OB, the original bezel Submariner. It's the Invicta Submariner. That one has a Lita 200 in it. That watch is great. That watch is great. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I enjoy it. I rock it. I put it in rotation. Feels good. But I'm like, dude, you did that for that one. You should have did that for the 1953. That's just my personal opinion. I'm off that horse. What up, Leo? There's quality everywhere. If someone isn't willing to see it, then that's on them. Everyone will have a different experience. You're right. You're right, bro. Catching my first live. You in fact know your watch. What's up, Q? Thank you for coming in. T White is in the building. Oh, hey, T White had a birthday yesterday, man. You completed, what was this, your 46th chapter? You completed 46 years on this planet, bro. Yeah, man. I hate I missed that live yesterday, man. I was stuck in traffic for a couple of hours. Man, I hate I missed it. I'd have pulled up with you. It's funny because I have my Rolex Homage custom watch on today. The goal was to get the real sub, but I no longer value the expense. I've had my first pro dial from Invicta for over 10 years and never had it repaired. Okay, PRX Chrono. Hey, so I know that. Hey, so look, so you just, and I'm gonna get into that. So they have that green gradient dial or the waffle dial PRX is coming out. I think in this fall. That will be coming out. I talked to the Tissot rep last Saturday, and that's going to be huge. That's going to be his. It's the chronograph one too, and bang for buck though. I mean, Paramedic 80. I think that's a pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Watch to have, and why not? Why not? And I get you, like Skylar. Let me tell you this. We're at the point now, and I'm going to tie this into your man Sylvester Stallone. I was watching live yesterday about they were talking about is Sylvester Stallone blacklisted from Patek because he sold one of the most complicated watches known to man. They only make one or two per year or something, whatever the case is. And when we look at that, this is the crazy thing: is living vicariously through celebrities or longing to have those watches because you see them in movies. Um, I like the fact that these watches exist because it's so pretty to look when they flip it over. You see the inner workings and stuff like that, and they're marketing the watches the way they look on there. If you enjoy the person, if you like their work, and it's a watch that you like, you know what? I'm inspired by this person. I would love to have that watch. But harsh reality, how many of us can actually go out and buy that type of watch? And even leading up to that, you have to buy multiple pieces from them in order to get put into a lottery to get that. That right there, even with the Rolex waitlist thing, um, I'm not buying that. I'm not. It's not that important to me because I just want to enjoy watches. I want to be able to pull up to an AD or pull up online, order the watch, and keep it moving. Just like, for example, Aragon. I got Aragon down in the description too. Aragon got a Father's Day sale, which is amazing, right? He got some dope pieces in there. Some stuff that, like, dude, $100, 250, it's inexpensive. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't want to buy into that expense because I enjoy watches. I enjoy having these timepieces. I love the colorways. Like, for those that just came in, this is my watch of the day. The Spinnaker Long Island collaboration. This is 44 out of 50. He only made 50 of each color, and I believe he had 5 colorways. I get to enjoy that watch, the Bradner. I get to enjoy that watch. This Tissot Heritage 1938. I get to enjoy this watch. And then look at that, man. Look at the roller on the back of the thing, man. That's cool, man. I like seeing that. And just look at it, that bad boy just beating away. Y'all see the little blemishes on the back of this thing, man. The arm sweat and everything. That's I'm wearing this watch. Same thing with my long jeans, bro. Like, quit playing. Now, as far as heritage is concerned, that's got a lot of heritage. I mean, dude, happy birthday, T. White. They make a PRX chrono. Yeah, they have a chronograph. I love PRX. Welcome in. Pistachio. Oh, so that's another. There's a couple of companies that's doing pistachio. Um, Kokomo Watch Company made their own pistachio dial. I don't know what they're going to put it in, but like you can, if you want to get your own watch made, that's the other thing too. Because we have a couple of people in here that create watches, um, or model. You can actually have stuff done. Too. Now, I would even say some of you guys that are doing your own mods, reach out to Kokomo Watch Company and give them the dimensions of what you have. They can make a dial for you in the colorway. Tell them what colorway you want. You know what I'm saying? Like this is stuff that they do on a regular basis, and that's the other part about. Like you don't necessarily have to get a name brand. Create your own watch. Create it, man. Just like literally build your watch. So if you know that you are going to pay, let's say $1,000 for a watch, because you can get a build for, I think their bills start around $700 or $800, right? If you're going to spend that money anyway, why not get it built? Why not? And I will challenge you, those that like, say for instance you have a watch that has a Swiss movement in it, and you're willing to sacrifice. You're like, you know what? I much rather have the movement out of this watch. Tell them the movement, send it in to them, or even if you have a watchmaker and you build around the movement that you have. You don't even have to buy a new movement. You can take it out of another watch. People do that all the time. They mod cars like that. They're like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna snatch this motor off this car and put it in this car. You know what I'm saying? How many times people have done that? Get a car with 500 horsepower powertrain, and they put it in a 70 something Vega. You know what I'm saying? That car weighs 2,000 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And you got all that horsepower, man. You just ready to drive down the street and crash into a blaze of glory. But yeah, man, I would do that, man. Quartz. What up, Tony? It's beautiful. Had no idea. Yeah. Skylar. And I don't understand that at all. It was his watch. He can do whatever he wants with it. I think blacklisting him only highlights the elitist attitude. Yeah, we talked about that. They are a little pricey though. Just get a Casio Duro. Casio Duro, bro. I mean, that's another solid watch. What's that? $50? Cool. So, by the way, has anyone seen the G-Shock Magnum release? Oh yes, I saw that. Aragon and Stokes say call. Wing design hits the nail on the head sometimes. They do, and man, I have a number. I'm gonna tell you another watch. I actually have another watch here that I absolutely enjoy, and that's that Spinnaker, another Spinnaker. This one has sort of that Panerai vibe to it. It has that cushion case, but look at the dial. The dial is sweet, and then it got the California numbers. This one was like $150, man. NH35, and it has PVD coating on it, man. Sapphire crystal, 5 layers of anti-reflective coating on it. I think, and the lume is crazy too. The lume is great. It's a very comfortable watch. I enjoy it. But then, I went to go see Bad Boys yesterday, and this is what I wore. And I saw the comments when I asked, like, if you were to see Bad Boys, what watch would you wear? And I'll say this: I'm not going to tell you no spoilers, but I think it was an amazing movie. I had discussions about the movie last night, and people were asking me my opinion. I said I think it was a great movie. I do agree that there were some elements that are different to the Bad Boy franchise, and there was some stuff I didn't see coming. But I think they did a great job playing it to because I know based on what I read that like Martin Lawrence had suffered a stroke, and they did a great job building that movie around this character. An amazing job. And there were some times where I was like, okay, that's overkill, but that's funny. Yeah, that was great. The action was amazing. Um, I'm calling it like for right now, movie of the summer. That's until I see for all you Marvel fans. I want to see the Deadpool and Wolverine, and then there's a new Aliens movie coming out, and then for real. Pharrell Williams has a Lego movie coming out about his life story, and like everybody's gonna be man. I want to see that when it comes to it'll be on I'm not gonna go see it in the movie, but I'll wait for it to come out streaming. The different element is that now I know Will Smith's a hey bro, I'm gonna tell you this. I still say the movie was dope, bro. Hey, Will Smith been catching it from people. Will Smith been catching it from folks, bro. Value chrono movement. Ooh, you like the Value movement? Oh, hold up. You can't hide that money. What you talking about, bro? What you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? I only got a couple watches, bro. What you talking about? Aragon is. Oh, I read that one. Man, I ain't look, bro. This is simple stuff, bro. Like, I can't. You know what I mean? Like my visitor, very unique timepiece. Very unique timepiece. And you ain't even got to spend $1,000 to get something like this. This got a Yoda movement in it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It got a lion on the actual rotor, man. And you see that high contours, man? It's called the Dune Shore. And there's nothing on the actual crown, which is beautiful. It goes along. Because imagine if he signed the crown, that'd throw off the whole vibe of the case. And those shapes represents the dunes of Indiana, which I'm in Indiana, for those that don't know that. So yeah, bro, this is another piece, and this will run you around six to $700. And it is a Miota movement, and he has his movements tuned, so it is not running. I don't know what this one's running. I have to get it tested to see where it's running. The deviation time on it. I'll when I go up to Kokomo, I'm gonna take a couple watches with me to see how they're running. Need sell. Hey man, hey for real, bro. We need sell club. Oh, it's no sell cloth. It will be. Matter of fact, bro, I'm putting this on cell cloth too. I'm putting this on cell cloth. And yeah, yeah. You know, I think it'll be dope, bro. Let me see, man. My squale, I'm waiting on some cell cloth for my squale piece too, though. So I actually have four other straps for this. Uh, two of which are sailcloth. And no joke, two of which are sailcloth. But I am going to get that bracelet. I just feel like this watch right here is signature piece in my collection, man. Because that was a piece that I had been wanting since I learned about it and the history of that watch. And let me say this. Let me say this. This goes on record. I have said some stuff that was completely incorrect, mishandled some information. I read it wrong. I said it wrong. Whatever the case is, and there every once in a while somebody go back and watch some old videos. They say, "Hey, you said this. That was a lie." I was like, "Ooh, no, it was a mistake." I'm not on here to lie to you guys. And a comment that I got on this watch right here when I did it, I had mentioned that Squale was the first watch company to come up with that orange dial. I mean, that orange hand, right? For divers. And there was a commenter, one of you guys, you may come back and I let you a good comment. As far as what I read, and as far as the original owner, the original founder of Squale, they literally made that orange hand for divers for other watch companies before they made it for themselves. So they created that for divers. The father was a diver. He taught it up until his death. You know what I'm saying? So you're not arguing me with me. The facts is right there. And if you want to argue that, argue the fact like when we had this debate about Rolex. Rolex said they were created in 1905, right? Rolex name didn't kick up it wasn't called Rolex in 1905. We had a whole little debate about that, but at the end of the day, If the Rolex Foundation, if that company stated we started in 1905, it's 1905. Who am I to argue? When I went to sales class, I literally read in sales class back in 1999. People believe 90% of the people believe what's it. No, it was actually they said 95% of people believe what's written in black and white. That's what it is. So you're not arguing with me. Bad Boys was very good. Love the screen time they gave Martin. More action scenes than Bad Boys 3, and they were 10 times better. Q. Q. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That boy, the action that was going on in that thing, man. Oh man. Reggie? Reggie. That's all I'm gonna say. Reggie? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was so hype in the movie, man. Man, that movie was everything. It was everything. There was one person I wanted to get at least stolen on, man. I was like, man, I'm a female type. She was doing too much, man. She was doing too much. She was pissing me off. Oh, I was like, man, something like she need to get hit, shot, or something. Something bad needs to happen to her. I didn't want her to die, but I'm like, get man, somebody put the hammers down on this broad, man. She doing too much. Squad 1521 now has a bracelet in case you didn't. Yes, I saw that. I saw. I was watching Mark's publication yesterday. So yeah, yeah. Dave, my wife asked why you keep commenting sailcloth. I just answered sailcloth is life to my man Dave D. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's what it is. He said, great answer. Great answer. So outside of that, and I won't know, we've been on for 37 minutes. If you made it this far on the live, let me reiterate because I know we talked about movies, we talked about, your boy Sylvester Stallone. And hey, Sly, let me tell you this. Because I use Sylvester Stallone here, if the algorithm kind of bumps this video and he happens to see this, I know you like watches, right, Sylvester? You got some watches in your collection right now. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what it is, but I prefer to have a Panerai. And you're Mr. Panerai, and you're the reason why I like Panerais as a kid, all the way up to right now. It's your fault the why I like Panerais. So if you just happen to have a Panerai in your collection that you say, you know what, I'd much rather have a collector have it. I mean, bruh, if you want to come on the show, if you want to just pop up and surprise me with a Panerai, you know what I'm saying? Or just like get my email because it's there for you. Say, hey, bro, what's your address? I want to send you this. I mean, I would gladly take that off your hands, bro. Like, man, come on, bro. You one of the greatest heroes I've seen on the silver screen. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, I watched it over the top. You know what I'm saying? Expendables was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna talk about Rocky movies. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because I know you said, you know what I'm saying, Flip Wilson gave you a watch. I heard the review, bro, or your interview. Flip Wilson gave you a watch, and you know what I'm saying, you just want to do the same thing Flip did. So I'm just saying, you know what I mean, that'd be cool. Get a Panerai from, you know what I'm saying, one of my heroes, you know what I mean. That'd be a great Father's Day gift, even if it's late. I even wait for Christmas, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. Have you ever seen the Echo? Yes, I did. I did, Oscar. I don't know if it was you that had told me about it. I looked at it. I said I like that. There's a lot of brands out there, man. There's a lot of brands. A lot of brands. There's so many brands. Whew. And what I have represented in front of me right now, I have Longines, I have Dassault, I have Spinnaker, I have Zenea, Squale, Dassault, and Visitor watches, right? And then you have Aragon, you got Casio, you got Invicta. Um, Crap, I'm trying to think of a watch that's like really affordable, really, really. Citizen Boulevard. Like these watches, man, bro. Seiko. I, I'm gonna tell you like this. Me and Dave talked about Seiko, and guys, I have a number of Seiko. Seiko 5, in my opinion, is one of the dopest entry level watches that you can get from Seiko. It's one of the dopest. Like I just love the way that the actual build is. You know what I'm saying? I think it's so dope. That's an everyday watch. The loom is nuts. I love the way the actual bezel turns on it, man. It's like cracking a safe. It's real. It's not extremely audible, but it's like it's comfortably like sound. Like you know what I'm saying? I think the Seiko 5 is a solid watch through and through, and it's inexpensive. That's like I would say a one and done, an everyday watch that you could just throw on and just go about your business. However, however, there are some things that Seiko's done that I'm like, come on, man. Some of the number limited stuff. Um, no, I'm not really feeling some of that stuff. And I get it, they want to make money, but the one thing that got me was like the King Seiko with that 6R movement in it. It's still 28,000 beats, but it's not like the best. And the deviation time on it, like straight out the gate, is up to 25 seconds per day, give or take, right? And it's 33 to 30, almost four, like depending on where you buy it from, it's anywhere from 3,300 to 4,000, just under four, just under smidgen under 4 grand. And for what you get, and it's not a Swiss movement, which Swiss ain't all cracked up to be. It's not what all is cracked up to be, but still, you can't take away from that. When you say Swiss movement, you're like, okay, that's quality. This is the top of the top. I don't care how you cut it. For $3,300, I just can't. I don't know. I don't understand. Like, and I looked at the watch. I looked at the King Seiko, and I was looking at it in comparison to other watches that I have in my collection. Bro, I would choose to sew over that King Seiko all day, all day. Me and Dave was talking about like with $3,300, what can you, man, bro? $3,300. If you want to start a just a great watch collection, you want to stay with one brand, you can go to San Martin and tear it apart. You can take it like if you just want the look, if you want the build, and there's nothing wrong with homage. Homage watches have a place because those designs are solid. Those designs are great looking. It's just not a reality, man, and it's not worth it in some cases. Because if you ask yourself, like, what do you really get that watch for? Is it just to say you have it and you show people, hey, I got it on Omega? I mean, everybody's different. You know, I like Omega for the reason why I like it. There was a guy here, man. I've liked Omega for years. I always thought there was a phenomenal watch. I used to look when we got on airplanes going somewhere. I look at the Sky Mall magazine, Omega sitting right there. And back in the day, Invicta used to be in those Sky Mall magazines too. They would have the Invicta Pro Diver in there, which I thought was Panzera. Yes, I saw Panzera too. Panzera, always see that on Instagram. But yeah, it's at that point now, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, hey, shop where you will, shop where you want to, man. But I'm gonna get the most bang for buck. That's the biggest thing, man. Like money ain't that easy to come by, man. You work hard for it. You go through so much stuff to get it, man. And it's like if you need validation, man, I don't know what to tell you about that one. If you're buying just for validation, bro, mm, mm, I don't know. I don't know, man. Everybody feel the way they feel about like, hey, I don't care what you say, Trap. I got to get a Rolex one day. Hey, knock yourself out, boy. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you, man. While you out there toiling and working, getting the overtime or maxing out a credit card to get that watch, and what if you get it and you really don't like it, or if you it's your bad, you go in and try to buy a Rolex, uh, find the best deal you can. You go to an AD and you like, hey man, look, you say you saved up like $15,000, and you go in an AD and you don't have any purchase history outside of buying like Citizens or something like that, and you like, hey man, look, I want a Rolex Submariner. Do you have one in stock? Like they turn you away. They're like, well, have you bought a Rolex? And we don't show records of you buying a Rolex here. We do have this date just. Like, I don't want no date just. I want a Submariner, or I want this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. They make millions of these watches per year anyway. I just want to be able, like I said before, I want to go somewhere and be able to pull up, look at some watches, like, cause right now, if I wanted to, or let's not gonna say if I wanted to, if I had the money to go to Moyers right now to go get an Omega, I can just pick out what I want. I'm like, hey, you got Speedmaster? Okay, let me get that. Boom, do the deal, and it's over with. If I want to order, Spinnaker, because there's no place where you can buy Spinnaker ores and air. You have to do that stuff online. I can just do it. I can just pull up, be like, hey, put my credit card information there, and wait till that sucker get to me. Well, I can go over there to Jake and grab one of the most historical watches known to man, which is Longines. That company has so much history, man. I think I'm gonna wear this back to the crib. Let me see what watch. Cause I'm actually about to end this. We've been in on 45 minutes. I got to see what watch I'm gonna wear home. No, I have to go to the army first, but I've got to see what watch I'm gonna wear out of here. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I don't know. I'll decide. But in the meantime, while you guys have been here, and if your father's still with you, and you guys have a decent relationship, consider buying your dad a watch. Go down in the description. There's a couple places down, and again, I got two watches from Amazon down there. Those are surprise, like those are trap picks. I have Aragon, which you can't go wrong with Aragon. He has his own design language, and it's affordable. I mean, super affordable. Like you can, it just is what it is. Trifecta's down there as well as Long Island Watches. And then there's InvictaStores.com. Well, holla at Jay Jones. Jay Jones can help you out. Or T White is in the building. It's his birthday. Make sure if you're following T White over there on Flossin, make sure you put the belated birthday, send him some balloons, holla at him or whatever. Um, yeah, and I know, and T White has a lot of options. Ain't no telling how many watches he got yesterday. You know what? Matter of fact, you probably didn't get any watches because this man has a collection that will choke a giraffe. You know what I'm saying? Like you could, bro, the man's collection is just it's ridiculous, man. The 10 watches that he got, that is, the 10 watches that he has. Yeah, you know. So, oh man. T White, man, T White. Uh, also, if you happen to watch this, if you've made it this far, I would love to see this. Somebody asked me today on my timeline, what do I want to see by this year? And it's simple. I haven't had a battle in a long time, and one of the most upcoming and prominent goat of his time is what I saw. I would love to see the man that has taken Invicta collection to a whole different level. He has the collectors in the chokehold. This man is becoming world renowned. He's one of the greatest collectors that you can know of post COVID. And that's none other than Felix the Great. Would love to see you take down some of the champions of Invicta. I believe in you. You got a lot of people standing behind you on this one, man. So I'm going to tell you there's two people that you can make a victim out of as soon as next week, week after, or we could have the ultimate battle right before the cruise, or even on the cruise. There's two people that you should be going after right now, and that is the infamous Tony White and the undisputed and reigning current battle champion, come on, Lee. You got it in you, sir. You have greatness all about you. You know what I'm saying? You are the man of the INOC. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's time for you to take hold of your reins. Go ahead and shed off that baby collector thing that you have. You know what I'm saying? The infant stage is over with. You have established yourself, sir. You have the collection that, hey, listen, I'm gonna say something. If they don't value, that means they scared. That's all I'm saying. They scared. If they don't want to value, they scared, man. So, like I would say this, man. You can even do it in this order. You can knock out T White real quick, maybe Barry Feinstein, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, these people that like they've held their title for too long, bro. Like it's time for you to come up, put the hammers down because you that dude, you that guy. You feel what I'm saying? You that guy. So I'm gonna need you to let these folks let them know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man. Who did that? Iverson, you remember when Iverson stepped over homeboy? He was like, yo, I'm here. I'm the man. So, Felix the Great, ladies and gentlemen, people across the nation, you guys need to know one thing. Felix is here. And when battles start up, we're waiting. Listen, battles will be this is going to be the most epic battle episode ever in history. You're going to see a man coming from out of the shadows, man. Somebody that just like you, like, where did he come from? Parts unknown, just came from out of the smoke and grabbed a hold of these people that have been standing up with their chest up. You know what I'm saying? Sitting up there like gods in the collector's realm. You know what I'm saying? In the veteran status realm. And this man is about to take them down. Now I have a lot of respect for these guys that he's going after, man. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Young Bloods is here. They here. INOC is a thing. It's an entity, and ain't no stopping, man. It's railroad through every Facebook group. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, be on the lookout. As soon as Felix responds back to this very episode, I feel bad for you greats, man. You guys, the guys that's faces been set in stone. Felix said, I got a wedge and a hammer. I'm about to chip y'all out of existence, man. So that's all I got, y'all. I'm gonna go, man. I can't even talk no more. My blood pressure is high, man. Even thinking about it. You feel what I'm saying? So appreciate you guys for watching, man. You guys have been great. You're awesome, man. Until the dopeness.